I'm still at the break-in period. Second break-in period. The first break-in period is from it's up to 500 miles, and they recommend not taking the bike above 4,000 RPM. And then you change the oil, and then you go into the second break-in period, which is from 500 to 1,000 miles. And during that period, you're not supposed to take the bike above 6,000 RPM. And during this break-in period, you're supposed to try to not keep a constant RPM. So I guess that means constantly going through the gears, downshifting. The thing that's hard is to put that many miles on the bike. Most of it you need to do on the highway. You're usually going at a constant speed. But this being a new bike, I'd rather be safe than sorry. But it definitely is hard getting the miles on the bike living in a town where everything is 15 minutes away. So really just making it a habit to go on some nice long rides, which is totally doable. Even to the point where I could probably easily bang out 500 miles, just local roads around Mount Lassen, or drive out to the beach. there are a couple of trips that I really want to take. I've already kind of mapped out, and it is scary because probably the longest ride I've gone for so far is maybe 2 hours, and these roads that I want to go on, these trips are probably 4 hour, 3 to 4 hour trips, more like 4 hours, and so not that I should be scared of anything. I mean, I guess you just kind of, until you break that barrier, it is kind of intimidating. And it's not like these are going through towns and cities. These are pretty much in the middle of nowhere. And so it's just making sure I have everything that I need. And I really don't have any way to carry things except for a backpack. I haven't really ever thought about putting saddlebags on this bike. I have thought about maybe a tank bag, so that's an option, but there's not much you can carry in a tank bag. And I'm making it seem like I'm going on an overnight trip. It's not, it's just 4 hours, but definitely water would be nice. I remember on the 2 hour trip, I was thirsty like a mug. And so being able to bring water and whatever else I might need, geez, it makes it seem like I'm I'm still in civilization, people. But seriously, these roads are kind of in the middle of nowhere. Amazing scenery. They're on, the list of most popular Northern California motorcycle routes. And they're like, make sure you have a full tank of gas, and make sure you have a means to, or ready to walk if your bike breaks down. And I'm like, oh, well, that sounds pleasant. Looking forward to that. So stay tuned. Once the weather gets a little bit warmer, I'll definitely be going on those rides.